Thank you. Good evening. Introduce yourself.
So, my name is Sheikh Saifullah. I'm from Bulbulankar, Nawakadal. I have done my graduation in computer science and engineering,
Okay.
and then I have pursued my master's in Jamia Millia Islamia, and presently I'm working in J&K Bank.
Masters in?
Social work, sir.
Okay, that's nice. What's your understanding of social work as a subject?
Sir, social work is an immense discipline that deals with the interventionist approach towards the marginalized communities,
Ah,
and there were some fieldwork experimentations that we had to conduct.
okay, okay.
So I have personally worked with two NGOs, that
Good.
is Breakthrough in New Delhi and Health Foundation in Gokjibag.
That's nice.
Yes,
That's
sir.
nice. That's nice.
And we have done certain surveys in the downtown area as a
Okay.
social work trainee.
Uh-huh.
These were our fieldwork experimentations. This was our departmental magazine that started in 2019.
Acha.
So we used to write certain articles about it.
Okay.
There was a certain theme to which the magazine had, and I had written certain articles.
That's very nice.
And-
What's the feature? You've written features.
So feature article means the main article,
Good.
main article of the magazine,
Uh-huh.
in which there is certain sort of research and it's opinion based.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So you're interested in writing.
Yes, sir, to some extent.
You read?
Yes, I have.
What
read,
kind of stuff?
Sir, non-fiction books.
Like?
Sir, I have recently read The Psychology of Money.
Acha.
Yes, sir.
That's a very famous,
Yes.
that's quite a rage, like Atomic Habits, Psychology
Yes,
of Money.
yes.
Okay, very nice.
Nawakadal is which bridge of the valley? There are 7. How many bridges of this Srinagar city are?
So there are actually 9 of them.
What is the number of this bridge now?
Sir, if we count in the eastern direction of the Jhelum River, sir, it's the third last,
Starting with
starting with Zero Bridge, sir, towards the west.
Zero bridge, then
Sir, Zero Bridge, then we have Abdullah Bridge. Sir, third last, I said. If we count in the direction, if the Jhelum is flowed towards the east, it's the third last because Simet Kardal will be the first, second will be the Safa Kadal, third will be Nawa
that
Kadal.
way, that direction is third.
Yes, sir.
Then the whole diversity of this Nawakadal area has changed with the introduction of Nalam now.
Yes, sir.
What was this Nalam?
Sir, it was actually a canal that was built by Zainul Abidin, sir, for the purpose of flood indentation that was happening.
Administration or supply of water?
Supply of water and flood indentation that was happening during the time of the Sultan. Sir, it was in 1970s around, I don't remember the exact date, exact year, but it was in 1970s when it was converted into road.
You remember the exact year?
Exact year.
Because they are from the places there. But still, when the people who say who have seen this Nalam, they use it to be very good artillery, a craftsmanship of that canal.
Yes, sir.
What type of material they have used? Do you have this study gone to?
No, sir.
It was connected from where to where?
Sir, it connected Anchar
Yeah.
Lake and I think Dal Lake with the Anchar Lake. Okay, sir.
What is that in function?
So Uniform Civil Code is a directive actually in the Article 44. It says that there should be a uniform code that has to be implemented for each and every religion. Since there are certain religious communities in the country, each has its own personal law. Muslims have their own personal law, Hindu Succession Act. So they want to bring parity among all these religions. They want to bring a civil code. That is.
Anyway, okay, very good.
Saifullah.
Yes, sir.
What's the meaning of this name?
Sir, Saifullah means word of Allah.
So, do you think it describes your personality in an appropriate manner?
Sir, I don't I'm not able to answer that since I have inherited this name. I have been named by my father.
So if you had the chance to change your name, would you change?
So it's not possible now
If
because,
you had the chance, would you do that?
sir, no, sir,
No?
no. Sir.
But you're not happy with your name.
Yes, sir, I'm happy with my name, but to some extent I get nervous a lot. A, a bit of nervousness is there. That does not describe the actual name, actual meaning of my name.
All right. Your optional is history. Tell me, how has Indian geography shaped Indian history?
Sir, Indian geography, in the context we have seen many battles were fought near Kurukshetra. We have battle of Panipat, certain battles were fought because invaders used to came through the Hindu Kush region, and there were many battles that were fought there. And towards the south, if we see, there had been many forts, barricades which were laid into the ravines that were and deltas which were fertile enough.
Okay, what do you make of this opinion by some scholars that they say that Indus Valley civilization was a foreign civilization?
Okay, sir. Sir, I don't think that Western scholars or colonial historians which have depicted that this was a foreign civilization, because Aryan, there are some theories which say that Aryans have invaded, but before that we have seen Indus Valley civilization had erupted before it. Now there are some revivalist historians which are trying to interlink Indus Valley civilization with uh, Aryans, but as far as theory of gradual evolution goes, which has been propounded by the prominent historian like Romila Thapar, it says that there is a gradual evolution. For example, there was a community that initially erupted in Balochistan region, and then through that area it spread to the Saraswati Valley.
Okay, would you consider Gupta period to be the golden period of Indian history?
Sir, according to the nationalist historians, it is a golden period, but I think so. But there were some issues in during the Gupta period which might not be feasible
Give me
to
three
portray.
reasons why would you consider it as a golden period, and three reasons why would you not do so?
Sir, three reasons for the golden age was that temple architecture came into prominence, trade and commerce was at its peak, and well established commerce, coinage system, numismatic systems was there, even though golden coins were issued at that time. Sir, why it was not considered as dark age? Because, sorry, as golden age, because we can see the evolution of sati from this period only. The gender parity, gender equality was missing, and untouchables were kept away from the aloof from the main empire.
Okay, how has Al-Biruni described India?
Sir, Al-Biruni has mentioned in his book Rahila that there were some. He has portrayed both positive image and negative image. For example, if we see in the south, he has immensely portrayed the image of the city of Hampi, but simultaneously he had shown that women were treated very badly. So it's a both of positive and negative image.
Okay. Do you think your knowledge of history would make you a good administrator?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Why? How?
So because application of history to some extent can be helpful in the administration.
Give me an instance where you can.
So for example, what economic policies were brought by some sultans or some emperors that failed miserably, and what we have to learn from those policies. That is what we can apply in the administration.
Okay. Quickly, three reasons why you chose civil services as a career option.
So first of all, although I am presently working in bank, but still this public services which I am doing right now, it's limited to niche areas. I wanted to incorporate, I wanted to broaden my vision. Secondly, I was influenced during my graduation to study for this because I saw many disparities. I wanted to work for the society. So simultaneously then I pursued my social work and have done immense work with NGOs. So I
RBI
think-
has recently come up with a guideline telling all the banks to shift from LIBOR to some other benchmarks.
Yes, sir.
What is LIBOR?
Sir, London-based interest rate. It's an international rate that it's sort of hot money. That it's a rate at which banks trade money among themselves at an international level. So
Okay. Do we have any equivalent to LIBOR in India as well?
no, sir, I am not aware about it.
What is the difference between call money market and notice money market?
Sir, there is a difference of time frame. For example, call money can be resorted immediately, and notice money it's within 24 hours, and notice money can be up to 7 days.
All right.
As far as I am.
My last question would be, banks have to keep a certain part of their NDTL as reserve ratios.
Yes, sir.
And most popular of them is CRR and SLR.
Yes, sir.
So CRR has been mandated under which of the acts?
Sir, it's Banking Regulation Act of 1949.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
And what about SLR?
I think it's RBI Act of 1934.
You're twisting the two. CRR is under RBI Act and SLR is under Banking Regulation
Sorry.
Act.
Mr. Saifullah, you have masters in social work.
Yes, sir.
So what is the role of social work in mental health? Hospitals.
Sir, in mental health, sir, as a social work person, we are trained to be empathetic with the patients. First of all, there is counseling sessions that are to be done with the patients. That is it.
What else? Counseling can be done by a clinical psychologist, a counselor. So what is your specific role in a mental health setup
Sir,
of a social worker?
sir, I am not aware about it.
I'm not aware about that. Okay. Have you come across failures in your life
Yes, sir. I have
and how you had dealt with them?
Sir, mostly I have come across failures. I have then tried to read books, surf internet, research things as a part-time job in order to overcome those things.
One last thing, one change you want in yourself.
First and foremost, I want to
One change.
to work on this thing only, to face the pressure, to face the panel in a better way, without getting any shivering.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Best of luck, best of luck.
The thing with you are facing out worry about.
Can't in such a way that I am the only person who will be first.
Yes. For that, you have to take your personal trends, and as Sir is already telling, that go and do some work with mirror.
हम आपके बारे में जानना चाहते हैं और आपको अपने बारे में बताना है. वी आर नॉट कंसर्न्ड अबाउट आपको दुनिया की कितनी चीज़ों के बारे में पता है. आपको नहीं भी पता है चल जाएगा, पर आप अपने बारे में हमें बताना चाहते हो. दैट इज़ इट. ठीक है. आप घबरा रहे हो तो ये आपके बारे में कुछ बता रहा है. आप कॉन्फिडेंट हो, ये भी आपके बारे में कुछ बता रहा है.
जी सर.
तो बी वेरी, है ना, आपकी नॉलेज अच्छी है, बस बी कॉन्फिडेंट, हैव अ लिटिल स्माइल ऑन योर फेस.
थोड़ा आसमुख्य और डॉट थिंग. ठीक है, ये जो भी interviews that they are also in this media also part of computers are also something. We have also come through this process, but we are all facing these processes. And when you got the interview, think that I will first be confident. Even if you don't know anything, say that I have come with a firm rule that I will be the first person to be scared.
That I will do better, I will do good, I will do better. All is well.
All is well. And you know what is the most nervous moment in one's life? In at least no, like we can't now be accused of any sexism. When you will meet your partner whom you're going to be married to, because after that will start the phase of your life imprisonment. So that is the most nervous moment. What to talk and how do I introduce myself and like is be pasand tu kya khawan tama sa to mun mut bushi sangtar khawai boza kela khawan station me and pai. So the point is that when two strangers meet, they're always nervous in front of each other. So the only thing is that let's just take it easy, everything. And as sir put it right, that you don't have any reason to feel so nervous about. You're already doing a job. There's no desperation at all, and you have qualified. You have to have that confidence in you. And then your name is Saifullah. Come on, sword of God, and sword will shiver. You make us shiver. You're a sword.
Be happy, nothing to worry. Or you, it should be much more confident, right? Innocent. Apna or that do. And that's how we. Okay,